Welcome back to the HoodCast.
The opinions expressed on the HoodCast are those of the guests and the host. They reflect no inference or agreements by Hood Tech Productions or Hood Tech Productions LLC or HoodCast LLC. The information presented on the HoodCast is not intended to offend any race, creed, religion, sexual orientation, or nation of origin. Please listen at your own discretion.
It is now time.
It's time.
Get ready. Let's do it.
What's good?
What it do, Willie Biggs? I think that it is time for the show, bro.
All right, it's the HoodCast theme song. It's about time we gave y'all a new one. So G-Mac got us in the booth. Let's go.
Hey man, we back. It's the show from the past. So get your drink and grab a seat because we're here. And if I didn't before, let me make it clear. We on Instagram and Facebook, turn us loud up in your ear. We're shining brighter than a hanging crystal chandelier. Hanging from the roof, shenanigans funny as hell. You know, man, we the truth. Without further ado, I hit the boards and grab the mic. We get online a little early so we can get our sound right. And then we go off and show off when we do our thing. We spit the truth to the world. I hope you understand our slang. I am the host who they call G-Mac the boss. Trying to make up for the lost time in the few years that we lost. We play that FIS music, it's the same thing all the time. My passion is so depth, but you can tell it in this rhyme. I'm good on my refreshments. I done been went to the store. The moment we all be waiting for. It's our time now for the show. Yeah.
All right, let's go. It's HoodCast. You know what it is, your favorite show. Twice a week. www.hoodcast.podomatic.com, hoodtechproductions.com. G-Mac, don't tell them what it is, bro.
The show that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast boys are one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week. The show that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast boys are one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week.
This is Robot Ron, and now the moment you all been waiting for. G-Mac, Willie Biggs, and Code.
What's up, world? What it do? Welcome back to another edition of Hood Tech Presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechproductions.com, baby. This is HoodCast 298. We almost there, baby. We almost there. I am your host in space, your boy, Lyrical Phenomenon, the voice of the streets, all these names and everything. G-Mac the boss, along my co-hosts is in order. William Biggums.
What's up, people? What's good, people? How y'all feeling?
Good.
How y'all feeling tonight?
Gen E. You kind of dark there. Like, can't hardly, there you go. Put some light on you. Kokomo Dawn. What it do? What it do? Yo, it's almost time, world. It's almost time. It's almost time, baby. HoodCast 300 to 300 episode. This Saturday.
But really, that reconfigure. Though, Biggs, I thought you said that we was gonna reconfigure those pictures. It looks nothing like Koki.
Oh Lord God.
We need. Okay, you gotta send G-Mac a new photo then, so he can pull that one out and put yours in there like he did Jen. We'll just slowly wipe, erase one head and stick another head in there.
I've got.
Right.
I think he's one of the freshest niggas in the state of Texas. Period. And I kill him every time I go out. I'm cutting heads off.
Okay.
So send him a new picture. Send him. Oh, damn, I just blew on the mic. Send him a new picture.
Listen, I walked to the club one night. I was going to go get the drinks and shit. On my way back to the table, motherfucker stopped me. He says, "Hey man, what you think, man? Where you get that shit you got on right there, man? This bitch gonna make me kill her." I said, "Man, damn." Woo. She got there. I was like, man, suited and fucking booted, man. I was that nigga.
I see you, Koki. I see you.
You out there getting women beat up when they get home?
Let me say
domestic
this.
abuse?
Pretty much.
The meetings between the refrigerator and stove. Last show there were some concerns in regards to Koki and a statement that Koki made yet again that scared many a church lady. when he said, "I know about drugs. I've tried them." Um,
I knew that was gonna come back in the worst kind of way.
Yo, oh, hey, let the boss say a little something. We have a disclaimer for a reason. You see what I'm saying?
So
This is
sometimes we
entertainment.
might say some things that
We
might be
might
a
say
little
some
alarming.
things, see what I'm saying, that people, like, the fuck you just, my God. I mean, nah, you
This
see what I'm
is a
saying?
podcast. This
This
is
it,
actually
it no, this is a podcast, but this is more than just a podcast. You see what I'm saying? This is the HoodCast, which means we're gonna say some shit that a lot of people not gonna like. We're gonna say some
no, no,
weird
no, no,
censored
no, no,
shit.
no. It wasn't that they didn't like it; they were terrified.
Them old
Oh,
ladies like Coca. They be worried about Coca. They don't know if he
yeah.
eating right.
yeah,
He,
yeah. I
he go to
mean,
the
I'm
dentist. Has he had his blood pressure
What
checked?
it do?
good, good blood
Facebook user?
pressure.
What y'all do with it?
I don't.
See, Coke, you got a bunch of aunties out there. You got a
Yeah,
bunch of church
Yeah,
aunties out
yeah.
there watching
That's
you.
nothing that. Yeah. That's
and you forgetting he came in one night like he had been running from vigilantes.
Mm.
That scared
That
him
was
about
the
half to
weirdest
death
episode
too.
ever. Coke hit that camera like his ass had just ducked from behind the car and dived into the front door. Like they was out there shooting.
I
Like he
have to
had
look
jumped
at
out
that
the back seat,
episode.
tuck and rolled.
What could
Dude,
have
I
been?
got to
Man,
go back and watch. I don't know which one
what's
it
some
was, but
good?
I swear it looked like you just
We
ran in
had
the
a
house. Like
guest
he was
that
like this.
night.
Huh?
We had a guest that night because the way he showed up that night, we just kind of looked like, dude, what
What the
happened to
hell happened?
you?
Was it with Pharaoh?
Something was
Yes.
It was when Pharaoh was on. I saw
something
something.
must be going on. I was just trying to pop in, whatever. I
Yeah,
think that,
you
Look,
definitely had some shit going on.
you were sweating, you were
Hard
breathing
too, boy.
hard,
Yeah,
and
look on
we
your
were
face like,
like,
did I lose him?
I'm gonna have to go check that out. I
I
believe.
hit that corner. I think I lost him. Like if you'd have turned around and went and looked out the window like this, we wouldn't have been surprised. We'd have been
Yo,
like,
young Art, what's up,
right.
man? That's you. Hey, world, y'all have to excuse us sometimes, especially on Facebook. We stream from several platforms, so somewhere or another, when we see people that post on the Facebook group and on the Facebook page, it just comes up as Facebook user, doesn't use their name.
yeah,
So
we
I
don't
gotta
always
go
know it's
through.
you.
Yeah. So who said that? What it do? That's young Art.
I'm not even seeing my comments, man. This thing
Whoa.
is. They must have
What
updated
do you
something
do?
because it definitely
Yes,
What
they
changed.
did
what
change
do
some
you
stuff in there. They
Yeah,
did.
it definitely changed some stuff.
Yo,
Definitely
restream.
changed some
Just
stuff.
telling y'all, see what I'm saying? We know y'all going through some things now.
They're in the
We know
middle of a
y'all going
war.
through some things.
Yeah, we know y'all in the middle of a war, so keeping
Yeah.
our
I
live stream
mean,
going ain't the top priority. But
but come on now.
that's some
Come on
selfish
now.
American shit right there. We know you're
Right.
being attacked by Russia right now, but could you get my bit rate up?
Damn, Biggs made me just seem like I'm just like the most awful person in the world
I
and
mean,
shit.
I understand that you're suffering some major atrocities right now, but could you maybe get
Willie
my side
Biggs.
sync? I know you're dealing with war crimes, but
But
possibly maybe.
I do have some questions that need answers.
What need answer? What you need, Jen?
Say
You
who's
know,
in
I
your
was,
building? Well, yeah. What's up? What's up, yo?
you know,
Yes, sir. What it
raisins.
do?
Can we talk about the caucasity of raisins? Um,
Raisins don't go in everything.
right. Who said that they belong in potato salad?
Nobody.
Then I saw a recipe on TikTok where this woman mentioned that her husband was raised in Alabama. She was non ethnic and she made greens with walnuts, pecans, and raisins in them. So I have a question for the non ethnic persons. Who said raisins belong in certain things? Now, I have every now and again had something known as a summer chicken salad that had dried cranberries and walnuts and apples in it.
You
And
just
I
as
was totally okay with that.
you know
But
you.
be that as it may, raisins don't belong in potato salad.
Nor
Man, I'm
greens.
sorry, but your summer chicken salad, that we ain't letting that slide, nigga. We not. I'm gonna need you to either be with them folks on the mountains or not be with them folks on the mountains. But you can't be part time with them folks.
I did not say part time, and I said that I've had chicken salad with the apples and the raisins and the walnuts in it.
I
I've
thought you said
had
you.
that
Oh, you
before.
didn't make it though.
No, I don't even know
Oh,
how. Where do you begin to make that? Now I will say this: when I make chicken spaghetti, I go like late at night when they mark down the rotisserie chicken, and I buy like two of them, and I cut it
yeah, those
up, and I
two.
make chicken salad out of it, and I also make chicken spaghetti with it.
You make a
Mm-hmm.
chicken spaghetti with the cheese and shit in it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that'll kill me. That'll murder me right down on the spot if I eat that shit.
Yeah,
That
so
is that is
yeah.
that is
But
horrendous.
I only use the rotisserie chicken to make it.
But you
What
don't
you
put no cranberries or walnuts in
No,
it.
no, no, no.
Don't you like a little
Yeah,
cranberry walnut in it?
I think it's certain people that do that. If you know what I
I mean,
mean.
yeah,
Where are they from,
They're
Jenny?
Caucasian. The mountains
Oh,
of Caucasus.
yes, where she said it. Cause
Patmos? Oh, Patmos.
but
okay.
I really don't eat coleslaw like that anyway, though. But
We did not say coleslaw.
We have to stop
But I'm saying, folks be
hold
fucking
using
up.
the
coleslaw up too,
carpet.
putting raisins and shit in it.
You see
See what you
raisins
said,
in
Ray?
coleslaw?
So
Yes.
hold up. Okay. I'm doing
What?
five things at once. We talking about raisins and what again?
She was talking about in
Potato
chicken salad
salad,
and potato salad.
coleslaw, chicken salad.
Damn. All this time when she said that, I'm thinking that she talking about coleslaw,
No.
raisins and potato salad.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
they sell it like that.
Where
You can.
in hell?
Mm-hmm. Or Whole Foods, same thing.
Oh shit, nah, dude,
Either
don't
one.
rack on Whole Foods, man. Whole Foods, my spot, bro. You can't do Whole
Yeah,
Foods
we
Yeah,
like that, though.
I get my aloe vera jug of aloe vera juice from there.
Yeah,
these
you
part-time
can't do
niggas.
them.
Part-time niggas.
Nah, what you
You say
mean?
part time. Aloe is very good for you to drink.
I know it is, and you buy that Whole Foods right next to your potato salad with the raisins in it.
No, I don't, I'm not eating that.
I can't
And then
front
what?
because I
You're
go
not
to Whole Foods
Potato
to get the
salad,
vegan. I get
part-time,
vegan muffins from Whole Foods, so
nigga.
I ain't gonna trip. I ain't gonna lie. They
potato
make
Stop.
salad. Oh my
You're not
god.
that black. You're not that black. You a part-time
time,
nigga.
nigga.
You's
Why
a
do you sound like Uncle Ruckus when he said that though?
part-time nigga.
Nigga.
Are you using a lighter to light that cigar?
You're not that
No, that's a
black.
torch,
You're
baby.
not black at all.
What's wrong with you?
You're supposed to use a wood match. Killing the flavor
Uh,
What?
how many cigars you seen me smoke on this show?
repeatedly.
How many
I
cigars
mean,
have I
that's
seen
how
you
come they
smoke?
have the with the torch too. That
Repeatedly.
How many cigars have I seen you smoke on this show, Jay?
Not one.
Shut the fuck up.
I knew you was going to say that shit.
Oh,
Willie Biggs.
let me man.
I knew it.
I'm doing this shit
I
right
won't
here.
tell you how to tackle a crazy motherfucker. Don't you tell me how to light my cigars.
I know
But
that's real.
you've heard that though, haven't you?
Yeah, if you use like a regular, regular big lighter, even though both are main lighters,
Mm-hmm.
this one's hot and faster, so I'm not getting a bunch of fluid in my cigar. And I'm not one of those people who lights my cigar like for 45 seconds while yeah, I don't do that.
It's the twisted
I don't do
and
that. I don't do that. I'm not trying to suck up a bunch of fluid. Anyway, we ain't here to discuss my damn cigar habit.
That's so. What are today's topics? I mean,
Well, first of all, we gotta make an announcement. I got another announcement, and I know we're gonna get some frowny faces, but we've got another guest for HoodCast 300. She's going to come through in person. Miss Tony Stills. She has confirmed that she will be joining us at
Hey.
the studio in Brooklyn. She actually
Tony.
has a new movie coming out, and they're screening the movie that day. I'm gonna send you guys a link if maybe we want to go to the screening before the show. But they're gonna be screening the new film she's
Damn
in.
it. Been in the show.
On that Saturday at 2:00. So I'll send you guys a link.
Hold up. Saturday, where at 2:00?
Saturday, 2:00 in New York, in Manhattan. They're gonna be screening
It's
the
in
film
Manhattan.
she's in. Yeah, in Manhattan.
Okay.
So
Because we're
it's
going
like
to be in
2 hours.
Brooklyn.
I know, but it's like a 2-hour screening. We'll get out of there at 4:00. Got plenty of time to get to the studio. We can get to the studio by 5. The latest 6, maybe. I don't know. But I'm gonna send you guys a link if you're interested. I'll post it up too. We'll have her. She'll talk about it.
I'm gonna have to
on the
pack
show.
comfortable shoes.
You should do that anyway. But yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about a new film, talk about her new music, talk about her new work in NFTs and other creative endeavors she got going on with this little NFT company she's working with. Tony's got a few things to share with us. Of course, we already told you we got multi-platinum producer, the homie, family, and friend, Mr. Rogers, is going to be coming through. Tell us about his new company, props. We got the props. He's actually supplying props for music videos and film and television shows and stuff around the New York City area. So if you need props, he's the man, but he'll be there to tell you about that. So HoodCast 300, we're bringing back friends and family. Yeah, we got all the shits.
Mm-hmm.
We got all the shits. We got everybody that's doing what they said they're doing. So y'all can come listen to them and find out how they're doing it if you're interested in doing it too. Tony's
with
been
the exception of that one friend of yours that won't tell anybody what they're doing.
That's G-Mac's friend, Funk Lab.
Funk Lab is cool though, man. They come up with some funky shit too.
They got some
good name.
So yeah, we got Tony Steels. Make sure y'all, if y'all don't follow already, TONISTEELZ Steels. Follow on Twitter, Facebook, all that kind of shit. But she's gonna be joining us, and if she don't, I'll be in New York, so she knows. If she's late, I'll show up at her house and drag her ass.
Oh shit!
So Tony, she missed 2 interviews with us, so I'm giving her a hard time. I'm giving her a hard time up to the day she showed, to the minute she walks in the studio. Generally, you miss an interview with the HoodCast, you don't get a second chance. You definitely don't get a third. Because we are the big and the pinnacle of petty. We don't fuck around.
Boy. I do hold grudges.
Particularly,
we hold grudges. Yes. If you don't follow,
you guys, I'm gonna have to start working. I mean, it comes to find out I'm really not the villain. Big.
I'm excellent. I'm doing things bigly over here. Listen, y'all, we are about to approach that match.
I'm somewhat of a villain, but I don't think I'm like a mega villain.
You're an anti-hero. You're not a bad guy, but you're not certainly a good guy.
Yeah, right. Somewhere right.
As of right now, we have officially fucked out 20 minutes.
20 minutes of your time.
Let's play some music. We're going to come back, talk about some of these newsworthy topics that we got, talk about some of these political issues that's going on.
Yes, I'll do it.
Talk about we got other things for HoodCast 300. G-Mac, you ready?
Yeah, I am. We shall be right back after this, y'all.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
All right, here goes. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up and never carry again. I'm doped up on the hustle, I made American. I'm declaring revenue, bring the McLaren in. I wanna ride in the street, something souped up. Go against the grain like suede or new buck. What I do ain't new, it's just a new cut. Difference is I am that raw and you cut. That's cause every day for me is practice. They this thing I lit up, baby, I became the captain. Every day I get up, I'm trying to stack this. Snatching checks so fast, I got they fingers snapping. I'm not a show off, I'm a bomb, I just go off. So step back if you see me get my glow off. I'm recharged as soon as I get a load off. I don't know why I'm like this, it's just been so long. I can't get caught up in the past, they did me so wrong. After I get caught up on that cash, it's gonna be so wrong. If you see me, keep your low song. The jar to get given like a phone. So hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up and never carry again. I'm doped up on the hustle, I made American. I'm declaring revenue, bring the McLaren in. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up and never carry again. I'm doped up on capitalism, made American. I know they hit me from that, later declaring it. Burn the candle and both ends to my sin. I tried it here, then I went and got it lit again. Look in the mirror and I'm feeling unfit again. But don't deliver and they treat you like a little kid. In school, I was in honors and AP. They didn't teach me how to go and dress my wrist at AP. Had to get out in the world where the love and hate me is. Either get ate up, so what that make me? I'm just saying, super ass can speed in your whole life's an episode of Lack and Bossy. You can't get the trip if it don't involve you. It don't come with the fit, you need to call me. I can't get lost up in the mask, I know what I'm on. I I can't get caught up in the past. I know I done wrong, but I can't quit. Me can't done off. I'm trying to go until I get my money done long. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up and never carry it. I'm doped up on the hustle, I made American. Clear avenue, bring the McLaren in. Sometimes I go so hard, it's embarrassing. I wanna get my money up and never carry it.
Yo, we have returned in this thing, baby. Second segment of Hood Tech presents the HoodCast.
What the pictures at?
What'd you say?
I said, what the pictures at?
What you say? Where the bitches at?
I said, what the pictures at? Pictures. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not looking for
Oh,
pictures.
okay.
No, I don't need that kind of headache. Okay, so during a break, someone brought something to my attention. PNB Rock was shot. Can someone give me some details on that? I missed that little.
Well, I saw it while I was at work. So, long story short, he was at Roscoe's in LA, Chicken and Waffles. A few days ago, he did release a new song, and the girlfriend did a post and posted the location. And minutes later, some guys ran up on him
Oh
to
shit, he
rob
was
him.
killed.
Yeah, he's dead. And he's only
Oh my
30 years
god,
old. Yeah, he's only 30 years old. So, to
dude is
make
like
so to
PNB Rock
add
been
in,
around a long time though.
he's
My
been around a
god,
long time. And the sad part about it is to add insult to injury is that the LA commissioner of police has pretty much said that if you're here and you're from out of town, we cannot guarantee your safety.
basically.
And
Wow.
academics, he's actually streaming live, has streamed live. I don't know if he's still live now, but he pretty much has the video from the eyewitness, and one of the eyewitnesses is like, "We on the way back to where we came from. We ain't got time for this. LA, we see you later."
Wow,
Yeah.
that shit is
So,
crazy. Why would somebody want to kill PNB Rock though? I mean, this
Well,
ain't no dude that's been notorious for being in beefs with people.
no, he hadn't. But if you remember when Pop Smoke 2 years ago, he said, "Don't get it twisted." He said, Pop went out with a fight that he did injure somebody that ran in his house to rob him. Now that was never confirmed or denied, but that was the most that PNB said about the situation. If I'm not mistaken, he did have a track with Pop Smoke as well. But I mean, PNB, when you heard about him, he was just PNB. A
Right.
guy
I mean,
from
I never heard
Philly.
nothing
He
about this
did
dude.
he was never involved with anyone or anything.
So do you
But
think this was like a random thing, or somebody was just hating? Was like, I don't like
it
this
could
guy.
have been him that
I
ran up
think it
on him.
was I believe it was very random. I mean, his girlfriend posted the location of where they was at on
Mm-hmm.
social media. And I mean, minutes later, we're talking about 2 to 5 minutes later, this happens.
So that person, whoever killed him, was in the car in the vicinity.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that this happened from the looks of it. They had a call about the incident at 1:23. There is footage of this online
She
where the video is him laying on the floor and he's still moving on the floor.
showed the
And,
location. She dropped the location where they at.
yep.
And
And
some dudes pulled up and killed him.
yeah,
So I'm
and
saying some dudes. I don't know who it was, but
but
Yeah, that's
at
not random.
but here's the
That
thing
don't
though.
sound random to me.
At
no, no.
7, they did announce that at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that he did in fact die. He was listed. His condition was listed as unclear. At 2:30
That's a
Eastern
goddamn shame.
Standard Time. So
I mean,
the thing
that don't
about
make.
it
I mean,
is,
that don't make no sense. Like, dude, didn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I can't run down a list of PNB Rock songs, but I
I
understand.
do
Like,
know that
dude,
the one that put him on the map was Fleek. That was
but
the
he
one
wasn't
that
no
just
gangster rapper, dude. He wasn't no
he was a party guy.
right.
He was a party guy.
I
was not
mean,
being
that's the thing. He
controlled.
wasn't like no. He was not. I mean, I don't know what he did when he wasn't on the mic or what he did outside the
Well,
booth,
I
but
mean, as a kid, 16, 17, he got into some trouble as a young guy. But, since he had been famous, we didn't know of anything that he had going on where he was just out there like that. He wasn't.
nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know of any instance. I can rattle off a bunch of rappers been in beef, had record industry beef, and then real street beef. I never heard
But
about him having none of that.
he wasn't that guy. He,
Right,
like I said, he was a party guy.
And and
Wow.
and then I don't know what's I mean, but like out there within in LA, Sauce Walker, he was just I don't believe he was the actual shooter, though someone tried to rob him. They go, they bang it out, whatnot, whatever. Then I believe once they got through banging it out, whatnot, whatever, he goes and try to rob somebody else and they dropped him. Like
mm,
right there. Like this
But
weekend.
the thing about it is that right now, in this, we had the situation in Memphis before the Memphis man, this guy run around Memphis. We had a guy do something very similar in Little Rock. Um, so right now, with the randomness of a lot of these crimes, it's happening city by city and state by
right,
state.
right. That's what I'm saying.
And things are just at a fever pitch where people are literally losing it, for lack of better words.
But
And
I mean, I'm still blown away. I mean, if you'd have told me
that shocked me.
anybody
And-
else got killed, I would have been like, damn, that's how it go.
right,
But
but
not this dude.
PNB, I mean, he and to be honest with you, he's legit a random entertainer.
Right.
There's not very much, to be honest with you, there's not very much known about him other than he's from Philadelphia and he got the name PNB simply from two neighborhoods that he lived adjacent to in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I didn't do. When I tell you I knew nothing about this dude, I knew who he was, but I was, I wasn't
But
like a
you
follower or
can't
nothing like
rattle
that.
off 5 or 6 songs of his.
I
I
can't
mean,
name 5 songs. I really
and to
can't.
be
I can't name
honest with
five
you,
songs.
we expect mostly our children to know his songs. Like for example, the biggest thing that I knew is that the song that put him on the map was a song called Fleek. That's the
Hmm.
most I knew. Other than that, I
I
couldn't
didn't know
tell
he was
you
with
anything
YNF
else.
Lucci.
Yeah,
YFN Lucci. I didn't know he was on that record.
yeah,
Every day we
he is.
lit. I didn't know he was on
Hmm.
that record.
He was
But I
on
mean,
that
like that
record,
dude was one of those cats. He was like a industry mainstay. He was always around. He didn't always have like a big hit going, but he was always
but he was
working.
always around. He was always working,
Right.
doing something.
He was consistently working. I never heard him having no beef with nobody. I definitely never saw him on no social media wilding out. Like I never even saw his name trending for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he
Mm-mm.
was low
But
key
it
just
is
working.
now.
That's fucked up. That is really fucked up. Rest
You
in
can't
peace to
even,
him, and
yeah.
God bless
And
his
his
family.
girlfriend saw that, and I don't know if his two children was with them or not. So
Wow.
that is one of the biggest questions because he did
So he
have two
got two
children.
kids.
Hey,
He got
ladies,
two
stop
kids left
dropping the
behind.
location. Damn where you at. Hell, you gotta have some type of privacy
You
in
know
life.
what? I'm gonna say
Oh,
this: if you're gonna drop a location, it is best to do so once you leave.
That's what I used to do. When I used to do my social media posts, and folks would be
I
like, "Oh man,
used to
I
do
stopped
it
by
after
tomorrow.
I
You wasn't
left.
there." I'd be like, "I do
I
that
was
shit on the way out the
gone.
door."
Or you
Yeah.
better have some hell of a security with you.
I mean, if you
Just
famous
One of the
like
shit, but I'm
two.
just talking about in
when
general. Like right
when
now,
I
look, I don't
go,
post location for shit no more.
no.
Yeah, but you gotta think of his um, situation in it.
What I'm saying,
He's an
he ain't famous
artist,
like that.
so the more people that come to him, the more money he gonna make. Especially if he's
Dude,
selling merch or
Not Ed Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
well, shit. He might have a promotion going on. You never know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm just being serious. I'm being dead
I mean,
serious.
it could be any number of reasons. I mean, he's an
Right?
artist. He's a
It's
working
something
artist. So
business
people do
wise.
this. Yeah, people do the social
Something
media
business
shit
wise.
for to keep
You
the
see what I'm saying?
engagement going.
So it could have been something going up in
Y'all
Roscoe.
remember the kid Dollar where
Dollar.
the guy literally got on the plane and killed him like in the parking deck? Like he literally had like a hit on him.
Who was that?
It's a rapper early 2000s. He was a young guy, and somebody killed him.
It's a damn
And
shame that most of these rappers don't even know who they are till they get killed.
Right.
And then people be talking about him like, dude, I had never heard of Pop Smoke at all until he got killed. I
I
understand
heard
he got
Pop.
killed.
Of course, I heard of Pop Smoke.
I hadn't heard of him. I mean, when I heard of him, I heard his record, and he was dead by the time I heard his record.
For real?
Yeah, I had never heard of him. My
Really?
kids knew who he was, but I didn't know who he was. I'm behind, man. I don't be knowing shit.
I'm the same way, Biggs.
My hip hop shit kind of stops like shit 2000. I ain't gonna even lie, like 2000, 2010. You came out of 2010. Right. I don't know who the fuck you are. I really don't. Cause I ain't been keeping up with it like that. Right. Then a lot of the shit I hear come on, it sounds like the shit I just heard, so I don't pay no attention. Sometimes you play 10 songs, I can't tell the 10 different people, they all sound the same. So, but then when a motherfucker get murdered, his press goes through the roof. I'm like, damn, if y'all have done this for this nigga when he was alive, maybe he might have not been in that situation. Yeah. Now, getting murdered at Roscoe's, I don't think no amount of fame could have helped you with that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But what makes me wonder is like, it be the young cats. Ain't nobody going after old heads because, I mean, I guess old heads ain't in that kind of shit. Also, old heads.
Unless it's something, street.
That's something personal, yeah. But I'm saying, but even old heads in the music industry or in the entertainment industry that's been around, like Jamie Foxx and all them cats move around like they want to, but they also don't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They don't be everywhere. They don't
that you know of.
That I know of. What I'm saying, and then when they are wherever they are, you hear about it when they was there, and then they gone. But you don't hear. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Oh, so and so's in the mall. When we was little kids, somebody would come to do a show at Barton Coliseum, and they go to University Mall or something like that.
Right, because that's the only mall in that little motherfucker.
Yeah, but people call you like, yo, someone's at the mall. And everybody jump in the car and go up there and try to see him and shit. Like that kind of shit don't happen because the celebrities are so quick to tell everybody where they are now, trying to stay engaged. It's almost kind of like folks be like, so until somebody gets killed.
Last weekend I was in Philly, right? So me and my homegirl, we at the food court, and there's kids everywhere. I've never seen this many kids since I was a kid in high school. I'm talking about kids everywhere in Philly.
We got the Galleria.
We was in
I said Galleria. That's how long it's been since I've been to Philly. So
right,
I'm trying to think because it was only one time. It was on the Fashion District.
Okay,
with that Fashion District, but full of kids, right? Kids everywhere. I'm talking about. It's like groups of no less than 6, 7 of them motherfuckers everywhere, right? So I'm sitting on my phone, her girl shopping, whatever. You hear commotion down the mall a little bit way. So we thinking they fighting. I left the next day. My homegirl sent me a TikTok of these little kids dancing, and then there was these boys. My girl's boys chasing this other dude. This other dude was a famous rapper. What is his name? Too Rare. You ever heard of him?
Nope.
No.
He's too rare.
Which is too rare.
Oh shit! Don't do that. Because I googled him and he famous in their generation. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, man,
somebody was chasing him in the mall.
They were chasing him in the mall, and we thinking they were fighting. But
they were chasing because they were famous.
Because he famous.
When he went to the
they were chasing so much, bro. They shut
Chicago.
the mall down early. They shut the mall. They were kicking everybody out because the kids were checking wouldn't leave this boy alone. He running around the mall smiling and stuff. And I'm looking at the TikTok. I didn't even know it because I'm in the food court. I'm like, dude, you all right? I feel you though, but you get chased by dudes.
That's different. In our era, you was getting chased by girls.
Right, you getting chased by girls. Like these dudes is. I'm talking about running full speed too, bro. He really run like he football dodging.
Dude, I remember when I was young, I flew home to Little Rock one time and I was on a flight, and this older lady was sitting maybe a seat next to me. She had a little girl with her. She was wearing like what they used to call truck jewelry. Big ass dookie chain. She had the big door knocker earrings, all this jewelry on it. And the little girl had on like the banging ass earrings. I mean, it's a little girl. She's so small, she didn't have a seat. She was sitting in her mom. I thought it was her mom, and her mom was left. So while I'm sitting there, her mom actually comes up and tells the little girl, like, you gotta be quiet. And I look over, and it's Ice Cream Tea. It's a rapper at the time. And so she heads
Ice
back to
cream
the back.
tea.
Yes, it's old school. She heads back to the back. When I get to the story, you're gonna know how old school it was. So she heads to the back of the plane. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look, I stand up and I look and see where she's going. She go to the back of the plane. She's back there with Slick Rick, Cash Money and Marvelous, the DJ and the rapper. I forgot who the other rapper was with him, but it was cats I knew. And I was just like, damn, they were sitting back here and coach with me. You know what I'm saying? So they was flying in and we got off. I thought maybe they was going to keep on going to Dallas or something like that. We all go to the luggage check together. We walking and I'm walking through Little Rock Airport right next to Slick Rick. I want to say something to him because I'm a fan, but I don't want to be like a dick rider dude. Just got off the plane. HKT got her mom, who's got her little girl, and she's doing her mom thing with the little girl. They're trying to get the luggage together, So when I get home, my boy hits me like, yo, you going to Slick Rick show tonight? And I was like, you ain't gonna believe it, though. I just spent a flight with Slick Rick coming in here. So yeah, I'm trying to go to the show. We get some tickets, we go to the show. Everything goes great. They leave to go get something to eat. We roll out. I think we end up at a Waffle House or some shit like that. Slick Rick's there. My whole point being, Slick Rick is walking all over Little Rock, doing his thing. Nobody's fucking with him. And he's wearing full Slick Rick uniform, patch, big ass shit, big ass medallion this big. I mean, the whole nine. He got on the Valley kicks. He got, he looked like Kokomo. He fresh than a motherfucker. He walking through University Mall and nobody fucks with him. We go eat, nobody fucks with him. At this point, he probably think I'm stalking him because he like, I've seen this nigga like 3 times a day, and he's at my show. So I speak to him. I said, yeah, I was on a flight with y'all. So you right on it. Oh. He was like, yeah, I like coming down here because it's always super chill. Like nobody really trips. He's like, people think like, you come to Little Rock and you're a celebrity, you're gonna go nuts. But nah, he wasn't doing that. And nobody was fucking with him, wasn't nobody chasing. People ran up for autographs, and folks were like, yo, that's Slick Rick, you look like something. But it was like this was before the era of social media. So people weren't chasing down to get photos to post. My whole point being, I think the social media aspect got some fans like, yeah, they like the artist, but they really trying to get the numbers up on their own social media. So they will literally harass the shit out of a motherfucker for a picture or just, stalk a dude or some shit. And I'm just like,
paparazzi.
Yeah, we were fans when we were young, but we weren't like that crazy.
Nah,
we weren't crazy. And now though, these cats got to worry if this is a fan or is this a potential fucking murderer. Somebody walks up on an autograph, you like, I need security between me and all the fans because I don't know who's trying to kill me and who's trying to just get an autograph. And that's a sad way to exist. I mean, you want to get famous, you want to get wealthy, you want to be popular for your work, but at the same time, you're afraid of some knucklehead trying to get some clout for killing you. Because at the end of the day, I can't imagine what P&B could have done to somebody to make them want to kill him in LA, and he's from Philly.
Well, it could be one of the classic motives. Fucking with a nigga's female.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking with a nigga's female.
That'll do it every time.
I can't understand. Well, stealing something. Why would he want to steal something? That's the only thing I can think about.
I've never understood about either or, male or female.
I know what you're finna say.
That, I mean, your beef is not with the opposite. Your beef is whoever your mate is.
Right.
I mean, that's who your beef should be with. I mean, it shouldn't be because that person can't other person allow them to do. Now, now your ass run off here and do the goofy and go kill them or something like that. Now you go to jail. Now
and your woman's still with somebody else.
I mean, she's
still
with somebody else. I mean,
now you begging for postcards and your friends is telling you how they seeing your girl in the club with another nigga. Like you can call yourself killing somebody.
The same nigga, as a matter of fact. Well,
not the one you killed, but you know what I'm saying. I just don't get it. I think we've got to do. There's got to be a change in the dynamic of things in order for this to get right. We have made getting famous the goal. Not even being good at what you do, just being famous.
It's true.
I mean, down in Dallas, I think when they killed, what was his name? Mo? The dude, they killed him on the highway and they filmed it while they was chasing him.
They did. They filmed the whole thing.
Just like this dude in Memphis. This dude's running around on live stream while he's shooting at people.
Mm-hmm.
All they doing is snitching on themselves.
But I don't even know what they expect to get out of that. You don't get famous.
Likes.
But likes will not get you out of prison, and likes are not going to fix your life when you get them for shooting somebody. I don't get that.
I got it right now. I don't have a future right now. Okay, I live for right now.
Right. What else we got, guys? What other topic we got for us?
One that was sent with the guy, the 50-year-old woman passed out in the front of the apartment complex.
What? What is that
Yeah,
shit?
he Max sent it, and he asked me. He asked me what was digitally assaulted mean,
Oh,
and
What
I'm
is
like,
digital? What is it? Bullying? Online bullying or what?
no,
no,
it was a man in New York had attempted this is what
are you
the article
giggling?
says. Am I giggling?
You can't giggle about that.
No, I'm just saying.
G-Mac
No,
has a
I'm not.
dark sense of humor. He'll laugh about some real sick shit.
Oh,
So.
fuck you.
Just
Anyway,
saying.
But it's
it's saying
true.
the New York man is wanted for. I'm just saying how it looks on here. Digitally penetrating and attempting to rape a 56-year-old woman.
How did he digital? How do you
Look
digital?
at
What?
Cookie.
That's what I'm
Coke is
saying.
like, I'm out. Coke said, I'm done. How the
Digital
fuck you
T. Look,
digitally
digital.
penetrating? How do you digitally penetrate? What does that mean?
Fingers.
And
Oh,
see,
with his
and
digits.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So
These
then I
all
got
right.
this on Twitter, right? I got this on Twitter. So somebody said this is
Then
the
the
first time I
Twitter
heard of
thread
this shit in my
behind
whole
this
life.
was just the Twitter thread behind it was just so absurd. I'm like, who did not get this?
I didn't
A
get it.
lot of people didn't.
A
Because
lot of
hey,
people
the first
didn't.
thing we had to do said this is the first time I ever heard of this
Wait a
shit in my
minute.
life.
Hold
I'm like,
on.
thank you.
You know what? This is the first time we've ever had a conversation and Koki has been like,
He's
forget
like,
it.
I'm
I'm
out.
out of here.
He's like, I'm out. Usually he's the one that runs Jen off. And he said, I got to
Right.
take a break. I had to go get something to eat. It couldn't even feel. I couldn't.
And
So
what's so bad about it? Somebody on Twitter got mad at me because they're like, "Oh, you're the only human being on the face of the universe out of 1,500 people that knew what they meant." Excuse me?
well, when you said digitally, I'm thinking electronics.
Right, that's what I'm thinking too. But then I also
No,
realized when somebody had said, I said, oh, digits. Then why didn't you just
digits.
say using their digits to penetrate instead of
Right.
saying
Well, why didn't you just
digitally?
say he
Because I'm thinking
physically
like, dang, they
penetrated her
doing
with
some
his
virtual
hands and
reality
she
raping
was
and shit
yeah,
now?
that's what I'm thinking.
Like,
Somebody got raped in the
damn.
metaverse or some shit.
Yo, remember Lawnmower
Hey,
Man?
you
Right.
taking pussy in the
I said,
That's what I'm
metaverse?
talking
oh,
about. That's the
shit.
kind of giggle shit I'm talking about. See, look at you, man.
You think that we can put some
That's
pimping
what
shit
I'm
on
just
the metaverse?
saying.
Dude, I don't know. I'm thinking pimping in the metaverse is going to be
No, no,
definitely.
no, 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 no. Well, let me rephrase it. Guiding with the metaverse. Guiding.
Guiding, directing, managing.
Yes, yes, managing.
Let me be your manager. I'm making you famous.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Fuck it. Don't.
I mean,
don't
Snoop Dogg is in the metaverse now, so
Yeah,
Henry
shit.
A
Ken
lot
and
of people are.
Yo,
Don Juan ain't far
dude
behind.
said earlier this year he released an album, only NFTs, right? Already 40 million for that album.
Who released the album? Snoop?
Snoop Dogg, because
Oh, yeah.
he released
Snoop
that
Dogg Death Row.
NFT album,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
40 million. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
in the
saying?
metaverse. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be honest with you. I know I'm old because when people start talking about blockchain and NFT, I just fucking glaze over and stare at them.
But you
I
know what's so
understand it a
very
little bit.
interesting about that? If you look this year when you filed taxes, they asked you if you owned any Bitcoin, any NFT.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
They
And
asked,
if
so
you say
there's
no, how
something
did they
to
find
that,
out? The new Ferrari parked out front might be a dead giveaway.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And then the next week when you're not a millionaire no more, it's gone. So
Right.
this is
But
what like I understand the concept.
because
But
I own it, I own NFT and I have Ethereum and
my thing is I've been working in IT so long. I mean, I was working in IT before database back websites existed. And people only had SQL, well, whatever. And Cold Fusion was like the
wait,
legit
only had
choice.
what?
They only had SQL. They didn't have Postgres. They didn't have Oracle. They didn't have all that shit they have now for
You
database.
don't that's network talk, girl. You don't understand that. Stay in your nurse
My
lane.
SQL is a database language. SQL is a database language. Microsoft SQL.
Gotcha.
It's a database language. So back then, that was the only shit that was around. And, Oracle came along, and then other stuff came along. But now, and it took me years of working in the industry. just for me to work in the industry, you had to learn concepts. You got to learn new concepts. But I never sat down and spent a lot of time on blockchain. I tried to, but the reading material is so goddamn boring. I go to sleep reading this shit. I know kids are into it like crazy. I mean, I see people on it claiming they're making millions of dollars. But when the market crashes on that shit, the same people get super quiet and try to convince everybody to buy it. I've heard one theory that the reason why you see so many celebrities promoting these, like Matt Damon doing his Bitcoin commercials and all that, his Coinbase commercials, whatever. They want you to buy that shit so that their value goes up so they can sell.
Right, because that's what it's about.
Right.
This is true. Just like Elon Musk with Dogecoin, which I own Dogecoin. I own a lot of it. And I remember when he went on Saturday Night Live, everybody was like, "This is it. This is it. Dogecoin is gonna hit over $1." Everybody just watch. And what he did was, whoever was writing jokes for SNL that night messed around and insulted those of us who own Dogecoin.
Yep.
And people start selling it off.
Yep. Sure
And
did.
it didn't hit $1 that night.
Nope.
And I remember staying up like, come on, baby, hit $1, hit $1.
Because all he needed to do was say something positive about it. And
all he had to do was say something positive.
But I think the joke he made was that it was a scam.
That's what it was.
The joke that he made, he said it was a scam. But I mean,
was it a scam?
If you
That's
look
what it
at
was.
the Bitcoin game and you look at even the NFT game, it's a pump and dump. I remember I had a coworker who used to trade coins while she was in office. She had a little thing set up on her own laptop, and she'd be in there, and her and her friends would be talking up a coin, and they found a coin they liked, and everybody would buy it, and they would hype it up, and they would watch the numbers rise, and then they would start selling, and then watch the numbers go back down. I was just like, well, that's some shitty thing to do. Like, somebody dumps their money into this shit because y'all said it was a shit, and then y'all all ran out. And she thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I was like, yeah, it's cute until it happens to you. And when that first time that Bitcoin had a little major dip, she was fucking panicking. And I was like, why you tripping? I thought it was something you played with. Nah, she was heavily invested in this shit.
Yeah, she was heavily invested, very much so. And a lot of people are.
Well, she had leveraged her Bitcoin into some real estate stuff. And then her Bitcoin was not worth what it was when she started. And she had some hard money lenders involved in her purchasing of the property she was getting in development or rehabbing. And they started screaming, where's our money? We need our money back now. Because they knew they gave her the loan based on the fact
she was in over her head.
Yeah, she was in over her head. And like woke up the next day and was in the office pacing back and forth. I'm like, what's wrong with you? To the point where she couldn't do her job because she was like worried about all her money going. And I was like, dude, why would you invest in something that volatile? And especially when you used to be on the front end of these pump and dumps where you were raising the value on the coin.
And the thing about it is
that
you got
stung by the same thing.
You know, for
karma, right?
The motherfucker.
You know, for me, I'm just one of these people to where I'm like, when it comes down to it, you have to read the fine print. You have to know what it is that you're getting yourself into and what you're looking at.
And you can't invest money that you can't afford to lose.
Right.
Never invest
that's
money.
That's not something I'm gonna do.
If you only got $10,000 in the bank, don't put all $10,000 into a coin or anything, because you gotta have some reserves, and you gotta be able to put that shit out there and leave it alone. Don't try to do that. Get in, get out. And then
too, if you're gonna do it, do something like Robinhood. Or something very simple to where.
I know Robinhood caught flack over the Blockbuster shit.
Yes, they did.
Because they stopped people from selling when the numbers was crazy. They
yeah, and I was one of those people. They stopped processing those sales. And I'm like, how can you do that? Because it was a sure thing.
Well, see, here's the thing too, and I'll tell you this, and I'll stand by this 100%. Rich people don't like seeing other people get rich.
No,
because you need a lot of poor people for.
Yeah, they don't want to see people getting rich the way they got rich. So when they see it happening, they put a stop to it. And it was really odd that Robinhood was able to still survive that shit, because I know they would catch some hell for stopping trading when folks were like, dude, why I can't get in on this? You know, what's the legal justification for you stopping this shit? It seemed like you just stopping folks from getting money. I don't know. I don't trust the market because I know when I worked on Wall Street, everybody's inside trading. So I mean, it's just I never did it, but I can honestly tell you that them cats, shit, them thin walls is very thin. Them motherfuckers be whispering across the room like crazy. So if you've ever been on a trading floor, it's a madhouse when that bell rings. And when folks start buying and going crazy and selling and whatnot, they're not just doing that shit on a whim. You know, some cats are doing a lot of research. Some cats are having the right dinner and the right lunch with the right people and getting the right information. You ain't in that room, you gambling like everybody else. Some people ain't gambling. They know what they're doing because they know what's going to go on. They know the backstory. That's why it's such a fucking problem with congressmen and women being able to fucking invest on products and services that they actually hold legislation over.
Did you say congressmen and women?
Yeah,
Or were you saying just people who are member of Congress that have to
that's
be
what I'm
male
saying.
and female?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
was just being politically correct by saying congresswomen, like saying policewoman instead of police.
Gotcha.
But yeah, members of Congress, they can invest in shit and actually have legislation sitting right in front of them on committees that they're on, and they can invest in it. That's been a problem that people have been complaining about. You come to Congress as a poor country lawyer, you leave a multimillionaire, and your business practices haven't changed. You got to wonder where that money comes from.
I mean, shit. These people go for these positions for something. They know that
it's power. I mean, nobody wants when you got a billionaire trying to be president, and he makes 10 times what a president makes you wonder why do you want that job.
True.
There's a lot of power, influence, and access that you get with that. You know, a lot of people will pay to stay in your hotel and talk to you.
Some people call it pushing paper.
Pushing paper. They pushing more than P. They pushing paper. Let's play some music. Come back to the third segment. We're going to talk more about HoodCast 300.
Yes, sir. We shall be right back after this, y'all.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
I am here, right now. Be right here. Gone till November 9. Gone in the moment of living in the present. I am a proponent. Stop fighting against life and being your own opponent. Tomorrow ain't promised. Let's act like we know it. Now one thing is for sure, nothing is guaranteed. So I shall proceed to slow down my speed. Learn how right here, right now. Ain't gotta plow through everything you do. No pain, no gain. Not always true. Take time, boo. Smell all of them roses and enjoy the view. Every breath we take, every move we make has the possibility of being filled with serenity. Why wait to live? All to this moment is what we want to give. So breathe and be right here. Be right here. Be right here. Be right here. Don't waste time. Be right here. Be right here. Don't waste time. Present. Be right here. Be right here. Don't waste time. Be right here. Be right here. Don't waste time. Life is fleeting, thoughts be competing. The past versus present and the future so misleading. Sometimes being still is what we're needing most. So connect with your breath. Don't worry about the next moment. See, summers we be counting. Bills never stop mounting. So breathe and be right here, my dear. Oh, be right here. Be right here. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Be right here. Be right here. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. I allow myself to relax in the present. I choose to be in the present. I am here now as I love and approve of myself right in this moment, right here, being right here, right here. Be right here, be right here. Don't waste time, don't waste time. Be right here, be right here. Don't waste time, don't waste time.
We are back, we are back, we are back. HoodTech presents the HoodCast, episode 298. We are back, y'all. Third and final segment in this thing, Majig.
That's right. Look like our co-hosts are taking a leave of absence during the break. Right. They'll be back shortly. But in the meantime, we got HoodCast 300 coming up Saturday the 17th. We'll be broadcasting live from our Brooklyn studio. We won't be giving you a location because we don't want nobody
Nah, we ain't gonna do all that.
We
We
ain't
ain't gonna
doing
be
all
giving
that.
them motherfucker
Right.
anyway. You see what I'm
No.
saying?
Right. And you can't get in anyway. But we
Right.
will have our special guest, Mr. Roger, multi-platinum producer, songwriter, hitmaker, blah, 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 blah. And he has a new props company. So he'll be there discussing his company. We got the props. And along with our good friend Tony Stills, actress, musician, producer, writer, director, all that good stuff. She's wearing a lot of hats, but she's multi-talented. But we're gonna have some time with her to discuss those NFTs. That's her new hustle that she's into now. She's got a company.
Right, because I would love to get more information on that.
Yeah, so
I
make sure
always
y'all
like
tune
information
in
on making money.
if y'all want to get an explanation of NFTs on a HoodCast level. We're gonna break it down for you, so learn how to get that money or
Get that money,
get hustle,
man.
whatever you may get out
Get
of
to
it.
the money. Get to the money.
On
Hey,
go ahead.
it's this young cat, this famous dude from Little Rock. His name Zay HD. He got a
Mm-hmm.
song out called "Get to the Money." Get to the money. Let's get to the money. You know, you ever heard of him,
Nope.
Jen? He's real. Hey, remember back in the day, Biggs had a homeboy named Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work at the pool
Mm-hmm.
with me. Tall. He used to
Yeah.
everything. And he died. His brother.
Okay.
This his brother, but he famous.
Wow.
Yeah, he
Mm.
Instagram famous. For real.
Okay.
He famous for real, for real.
I've been noticing
For
a lot
real.
of cats.
He used to be a
He
dancer for
gonna be saying,
somebody.
get to the money, get to the money. Then when
Yeah.
everybody doing the thing, he be
Yeah, that's him. That's him with the dreads. I seen this little boy when he was a baby. I used to remember when Mark used to come up, he used to talk, man, Zay, he's something else. He's something else. Come find out this grow up and get famous.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, get to the
I hope he
money.
does well. I wish him the best.
Big up to Zay. Hey,
Big up to
I
Zay.
reached out
Do
to him
your
to
thing.
see if he'll do a interview on the HoodCast though. But
You got to get him
famous
before you
people
get too
don't fuck with
famous, you know.
him. Oh, it's already too late for that.
I'm still trying to get Zeddy Beast to be on here with us too, so we'll see if we can make that happen.
Well, speaking of that, we do have an interview on the 19th. Digital T. Actually, the
Digital
second
T.
song of the first segment was his song.
Digital T. Oh, he just
Burnt
sent us
Out
emails, right? I
Paradise.
think I seen his
Yeah,
emails.
yeah.
Cool.
That's the
I'm
one in his
looking forward to
email.
interviewing. Dude, got some good music. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. So he does videos.
So he'll be on Hoodcast
Yeah, he's a
299.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nope,
that'll be
actually,
next
nope.
Thursday.
So hold on, that's how we're gonna do this?
Well, this is 98. Thursday is 99, and then Saturday is 300. Or we're gonna do.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get him on 0301.
301. All right, then we'll get him on 301.
So that's the 19th, ain't it? Yeah, the 19th is Monday.
Okay, so he's on the 19th. He's not on.
No, yeah.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah.
I'm bad with dates and I'm bad with days. So mine run together.
I thought you just old.
I'm gonna take it as a compliment. I mean, I'm still here.
I know that's real, Biggs. Way to come back. Way to come back. Random
Yes,
statements
for a really long time.
I'm not arguing with nobody wearing a goddamn bonnet. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm not wearing a bonnet. This is not a bonnet. This is a scarf.
Well, your Aunt Jemima rap, I'm not gonna be insulted by a woman wearing a rap. I'm not gonna have it.
Can I ask you a quick question? Why are you wearing it? Is it silk? I hope.
Of course.
It's to hold the hair in place.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know the cotton kind
put the hair on the model at night. Or was it holding your hair?
This is my hair it's holding.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
Hey, how could she look like she was finna get real offensive when you said that, Biggs? Like, hold up, nigga. This is my shit.
I went to dinner. My wife and I went to dinner yesterday, and she just went to the beauty shop. And she was standing in the lobby waiting for it to see it. Like 4 women was, oh, I love your hair, I love your hair, I love your hair, I love your hair. And she has all natural hair, but it's on the shoulders. And so they were like, they thought she had, I guess, whatever. And finally, like one lady was like, she just had nerves. She's like, so how'd you get it good? She was like, it's my hair. And then that just blew the lobby up. They were like, oh, that's your hair? Like,
she must have had that good silky. That's silk. That's silky.
Yeah. Well, it's,
you know what I always found to be a issue as a black woman is that it doesn't matter whether you wear wigs or weave or not. There, for me, especially being dark skinned, there was always this myth that that a dark skinned woman cannot grow long, natural, beautiful hair.
Oh, that's a lie.
That's a lie because it was always assumed that when I give you a perfect example, my cousin is fair skinned.
You gotta be half white.
My cousin is fair skinned, and she she always wore her hair long. Well, guess what? It wasn't hers. Mine was, but hers wasn't. It was always assumed because she was fair skinned, she looked a certain way, and it was of a silkier texture that was her hair. It's
Mm.
So
not.
you have long hair.
Hmm.
So can let me ask you a question. Why are you
I'm
wearing
not
wigs?
taking this because I am in Arkansas, and then Satan sat up here and set his whole butthole over the state. And the minute I walk outside with a silk out, I'm gonna look like a dandelion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I don't get the hair thing. I mean, I
you can use
did what I did.
ponytails though. I mean, you know, see what I'm saying? I mean,
How old am I?
I don't know. I don't know. Do I ponytail?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, y'all, let's
wow,
we
wow.
running over. Let's get to our random statements. This has been reason why we're so chill now because we know 300 show is gonna be a hard show.
Right.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a hard
this
show. We're gonna
gonna
have a
be a
lot of people in the
dumpster
studio.
fire.
We trying to figure this camera shit out. It's gonna be a lot of technical going on. So we
Mhm.
try not to work GMAC too hard because he got a long day coming up this weekend. All right, y'all. Let's do these random statements and we're gonna get out of here. Who's going first?
Ladies first.
Go ahead,
Oh
Jen.
God.
You
In
already
the
Googled.
middle of a difficulty lies opportunity.
There you go. Middle of difficulty lies opportunity.
And what makes you think I Google these?
I know you do that
Can
shit.
I not be introspective?
I
Oh
can't
my
wait till we get
god.
to the segment. I can't wait till we get to the segment. Yeah, how introspective you are on that train, getting felt up while I'm trying to get to Brooklyn.
Okay, I got one. The next one. This is for all you ladies.
Oh
Please,
God, please.
please, please. Why front to back, not back to front? Please, 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 please.
Oh my God. I got a story about that, but this ain't the place for
Front
it.
to
So
back,
anyway,
not
now back
back to
to
front.
the front. Don't catch it on the hook. Don't
Okay, who
catch it on the
next? Who
hook.
next?
I got one. I got
Hey,
one
now,
for
hey,
you.
Jid, look. Hey, this is what you need to do. You need to be able to do this right here. Just disappear on the ass.
All right, I'm gonna give you. I give you mine. Yeah, that's a nice sofa you got in space back there.
It
Oh yeah,
is.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
you're chilling with Nick Fury up there with
Mm-hmm.
the green people.
Yeah, we all shooting and shit.
All right, so my random statement for tonight is this: cleanliness is next to godliness. Some of you motherfuckers are committing sin every time you leave the house. There's some
Boy.
serious stank floating around
You
out
know,
here.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
whoever invented
Please,
deodorant
right
was
front to
just
back.
sick of people. Just obviously.
And that
Right.
Loomis shit ain't working. I'm gonna just tell y'all that
That
shit ain't working.
what?
That Loomis, that deodorant for all your parts, that ain't cutting it.
Shit, it need to be antiperspirant. Because if it don't got that in front of it, it ain't gonna work.
I don't know
And to
what
be
anti.
honest with you,
Yeah,
they're talking about, deodorant that contains aluminum and certain other components are carcinogenic. I'm sorry, you need aluminum sulfate. You do to kill odor. There's no other way around it, people.
well, as
Aluminum
much
is
as I sweat,
necessary.
me and Arm and Hammer, I should own stock in Arm and Hammer. I'm giving them a plug right now because they do
But you know
cheaper than me
what?
all the
Try
time.
Tom's because Tom's work is even better because the amount of baking soda that it has in it.
I tried.
Fuck that. The
I tried
green. Your
that
body heat
native.
turns it on, baby. The
I
green.
tried native. I never do that shit again. First of all, it's expensive as hell, and
And then you smell like funk and a rainforest.
you smell like a stinky ass bottle of bourbon. It was
That's
bourbon
why
and
the green never went wrong with
that
me.
shit
The
was.
green.
It was called bourbon and orange bits, and I was like,
What the fuck?
I tried this bourbon and orange. I was walking around smelling like a drunk orange and musty. I was like, dude, I'm not fucking with this no more. Never
All right,
again.
Kokomo to Dawn.
Let your motivation be your motivation.
Let your motivation be your motivation.
Hey, yo.
That's
Oh,
me.
does anybody know where I can get a replacement cat of nine tails?
No, nigga. We do not know where you can get. Stop by your local That's Nasty shop and pick that shit up. You know where to get one from. When you get to New
What's
York,
that?
though, we're gonna take you to some places you can get all kind of tricks and toys.
I'm talking about in New York.
God, yeah, we'll find you something. Jen.
Thank you.
This is gonna be
Well, world.
this is gonna be a weekend of just filth. I'm just gonna get drunk and
I
float
know,
through it.
right?
I'm gonna start drinking Saturday morning, and I'm not gonna stop till Saturday night because I know Jen's gonna have some shit on some adventures that's gonna be unseemly. And I'm recording it too. So I'm posting it so your mama know so your mama know the real you. Yeah, we get exposed to you. Jen getting exposed this weekend. Just let everybody know. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. G-Mac.
I mean, I found my flogger.
Oh shit.
HoodCast 300 next Saturday, 8
Are
p.m.
you
Make sure y'all are here.
serious?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Excuse me. What?
all right, y'all. Let's get out of here.
Ew.
Girl,
Peace.
whatever. Hey, yo, world. Thank y'all for coming through. Have a very, very good day. Damn, Kokomo said, fuck it, and just get the fuck
Like,
on
I'm
out
out of
this
this
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
He out this bitch. Have a good day, y'all.
Have a hood day.
Have a good day.
Hood Tech presents the HoodCast. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.